What's up, guys? It's James here. I'm going to be walking you through the first 5 toggles to turn on settings to have your best iPhone 12 experience. Let's get right in. So let's jump right into it. Guys, I first want to show you guys what happens when you connect your brand new iPhone 12 with a compatible MagSafe charger. I want you guys to see this cool new animation again. I showed you guys last time I unboxed the brand new iPhone 12 Pro Max MagSafe clear case. I'm going to show you this cool animation that you see once you actually connect it into your phone. That was pretty cool, and it has a cool, neat sound, and it actually sounds really nice, really satisfying. Let me do it again so you guys can experience that again one more time here. Again, this is the MagSafe. You can see it right there clearly, and I'm just going to put it on my phone. Very nice. So the reason why you didn't hear is because it was silenced, but it's a very nice, satisfying noise, and that it's cool that it knows that your phone knows now what accessory your phone has. So let's go ahead and jump in. I want to show you guys the first 5 things you need to change in your settings to have the best experience on your brand new iPhone 12 Pro Max or any 12 version that you have. So what I want to show you here right away is in Cellular, you're going to go into Cellular data options. Then you're going to go into voice and data. So here you should select 5G auto. 5G auto is going to switch between LTE or 5G whenever needed. So if you're doing like a task that requires a lot of data, a lot of internet, a lot of cellular data, then it's going to switch over to 5G. And if you're doing anything light, it will switch back to LTE. And Apple even gives you a warning here: 5G auto uses 5G only when it will not significantly reduce battery life. And again, battery life is super important. So if you have 5G on all the time, you're going to drain your battery faster than expected. And if you have it just on LTE, you won't be getting the benefits of your carrier's network, 5G network. So I keep it on 5G auto just to have best of both worlds: great battery life and great speeds whenever I need them. And again, data mode, you don't have to change anything here, but you can change. I changed this when I first got the phone. It was on standard. I switched to allow more data on 5G. That basically just lets you know that if you allow more data on 5G, you're gonna get better streaming and better data connectivity between your phone and the network. And that's good for me. I'm not gonna put on low data mode. I have unlimited data, but again, your data rates may be different. So only do this if you have unlimited data in your carrier plans. So those are the first 2 things there. The next thing you want to go into is this is just to me. I'm gonna put my password here, guys. Um, I like to have a secure phone. So when I lock my phone, you can go to your camera, but you can't see my photos or anything like that. You can't go into to today view. You can't call anyone back with Siri. You can't reply to messages. No. So if someone steals my phone, they cannot do anything with my phone. And the way you do that is by going back into here. I'm gonna put my password, guys, real fast. Great. And you need to turn all these natively when you get your phone and set it up. All this is toggled on. You need to toggle everything off. Again, this is if you want to have a secure phone, if you don't want people looking at over your shoulder, or if you leave your phone and your brother, your sister, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, whatever, takes your phone and starts going through it. If they don't have your passcode, they can't do anything on your phone. Or let's say if someone takes your phone and you get a text message, you don't want them going through your things, even if your phone's locked. They can still access the stay view. They can still view your notifications. They can turn on Control Center. So the crazy thing about Control Center, if you have lights in your home, they can turn them off and on, and control other parts of your home if that's not turned off. Because if I go into here, I have lights in my house that are smart, and if someone takes my phone, they can control that anywhere they are in the world and control my lights. So that's really important. I do not allow Siri if my phone's locked. You cannot reply to messages. So I turned all these on. The only thing that I can access if my phone's locked is my wallet. And that's why, because I do a lot of tap to pay, I do a lot of Apple Pay transactions, and that just makes it easier for me. But again, the second thing is to actually make a payment. You have to authenticate yourself with Face ID or your passcode. So regardless if they can go into my wallet, but they can't see or do anything because Apple encrypts all that good stuff, and they don't give access to your credit card information in the wallet unless you authenticate with Face ID or with your passcode. So that's fine with wallet, and I turn all this on. I do not have the erase data on because I myself sometimes forget my password a few times, and I don't want my phone to get deleted because I don't know my password. So if I were you, I would change all these settings and only leave on what you have to. Yeah, let me know if you got. Let me know down below if you guys are going to change anything like this, and let me know if it helps you out. Another thing that's really important in your settings that you need to update is down here in camera. So again, like I told you guys, this is a 256 gigabyte phone. So I have a lot of data to mess around with, a lot of storage data to mess around with. I think when you get the phone, it's set at 1080p HD at 60 frames per second. I went ahead and changed all that to be 4K at 60. Again, I have 256 gigabytes of storage. So I don't know if you guys have less storage, if this is something you want to do. But in my case, I do, and Apple even gives you a breakdown of how much 30 seconds of video would take per setting that you have. And for me, 440 megabytes with 4K at 60 frames per second. So that's going to be the highest quality that this phone can take with a main shooter. I have it set at 4K at 60 frames per second because I want the best quality from the iPhone 12 Pro. Also, you should turn on HDR video. That's to enable a lot better, and again, if you see that the data storage changed. So if you don't have lots of data to spare and you don't really care about HDR, I will toggle this off. But if you want the best possible video quality on your smartphone, on your iPhone 12, I would definitely leave on HDR. But again, notice the increase of storage, which is significant, turning on HDR. One thing I also know is to leave lock camera turned off. This basically does not allow your iPhone to switch between cameras while recording. So if you start recording using the wide angle lens, you can't zoom in into the standard length camera. So I don't know if that's something you want, but maybe if it is, then you can lock that in. But I decided to leave that on checked so that it can switch between if I zoom in or zoom out. I have the flexibility to use all three cameras while recording. All right, guys, that's some of the first few things I did when I first got my iPhone 12 Pro Max. If you like something, you've learned something today, please click on the like button below and subscribe to the channel. That really helps me out. Please comment down below what other changes you think you should do to check it out. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks. I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.